All right, team, so now we're at the month of July, and now we get to work on our some jiu-jitsu basic moves to help you with your ground movement. And then we have our tornado kick for the week 3 and 4. So let's get ready with the week 1 and 2, going over some basic ground movement to help you guys out, okay? We'll see you there. All right, team, so now we're at the first part of our ground movement. And the first part we're gonna work on is our basic front roll and back rolls. So they're very simple. The whole point of a back roll or front roll is to be able to protect our head and make sure we don't fall on the ground hard. This could be during wrestling, grappling, or in case you fall forward or backward at any moment. So a basic front roll is when you're able to have one leg in the front, just like you would be standing. You wanna be able to base down, level change, hands in front of you to practice. And remember, when you go down, the head should not touch the ground. So I use my shoulder on the ground. From here, I just lean to the side, use my shoulder, and I slowly, gently fall and be able to roll forward. And remember, I'm gonna make sure that I don't hit my head on the floor. Again, basic front roll from here, level change, 2, boom. And you guys can face different direction, different leg in the front, and just be able to do that easily, going every direction. All right, now the second part is our back roll. Once you guys establish and do your front roll for about 1.5 minutes, we're gonna work on our back roll. Back roll could be done standing up from here. So you just level change, bend those knees, hands in front, make sure you leave the space on one side, so tilt your head to the opposite side, and as you fall on your butt, and you just roll using your legs. And you wanna make sure you're smooth, you don't hurt your head at all. So from here, again, 1, roll, back again, protecting, making sure your head is to the side. And I would practice both. So practice leaning on the opposite side with your head and using the open shoulder, opposite side. So that way you guys get both practice. All right, guys, practice front roll and back roll for about 1.5 minutes each side. So that way you guys get really good at it. And then we'll move on to the second part, which is our shrimps and our technical get-ups. All right, team, so welcome. Now we're gonna work on 2 other drills that's gonna be very helpful. And this one, you can kind of go from shrimping to technical get-up, and once you're at the end of the side of the room or wherever you're working out at, and then we do it again. So a shrimp is usually used to get a gap or a distance from your partner if they're on top of you on a full mount or a side mount. You create that space, you use your hip, your foot, your movement to create space in order for you to get out of there or get up from there and be able to escape away, or whatever the case is. Depends on if you're doing it for self-defense purpose or if you're using it for jiu-jitsu. So a basic shrimp, guys. From here, I'm leaning to the side. Imagine someone's on top and they're holding you down. We want to create space. For me to be able to do that, I need to be able to shrimp out of there. So I use my hip. Now notice how my foot is gonna stay on the ground here. I use my hand and I'm gonna plant my foot on the floor. It does not move. My hip and my butt shoots out all the way here. And that is me creating space from the person or the person that was on top, and then I go back. And I wanna be able to practice both sides. So now I go to the opposite side, hand stays open, right? Foot on the floor planted. I shoot my hip out. My feet is the one that helps me move out of there, by the way. I create space and I go again. And notice how I'm going backwards. 1, 2, back again. 1, 2, back again. In this case, there's different ways to do shrimp. Right now, I'm just using both legs to use that as a leverage so I can push myself off and back again. When you guys are at the end of the room, use your technical get up. So 1, 2, kick, back again, and then I would start over again doing the shrimps. And once you guys are at the end of the room, maybe try the other side of technical get up, kick, and bring it back. So that way, you're working on basic shrimping, creating space, and then you're also working on safely, protective, the right way to get up. If you're in danger, or if you need to create space by doing your technical get up. I would recommend about 2 or 3 minutes of that, move in different direction, and then we will be good to go and you guys will learn your technique very well. So again, that's shrimping and your technical get up once you guys are at the end of your shrimps. All right, team, we'll see the challenge round of the ground movement. All right, team, so now we are at the challenge round. Challenge round is very simple. We're gonna call it like a rolling tire, okay? So the first one is you have about 30 seconds, and you might get dizzy a little bit, just a heads up. But you're gonna do non-stop front rolls. So what I mean by that is you guys can start at one location, and your goal is to be able to just do front rolls, up, front rolls going all over the room, right? Use different side of the shoulder and just move non-stop and do your front rolls. Now you get a little bit dizzy, even I'm dizzy right now myself. And once you guys take a little break, with about a minute or so for this one, and then you guys can go with your back roll the same exact way. So I just roll, boom, I get up. I roll, I get up, and then I'm doing it. Whatever you're training, make sure there's nothing around you that hurts you. But you got about 30 seconds of front roll, about a minute break, and then you got another 30 seconds of back roll. You'll get a little dizzy, but this will help you build coordination and be able to do it back to back with your front roll and back roll. All right, team, that's your challenge. Make it awesome, and we'll see you at the next practice. All right, team, now we're the 3rd and 4th week of July, and we're gonna be working on our tornado kick, our 360 roundhouse, and we will be using the top part of our foot for this one. So for us to do a tornado kick, we'll break it down. Now, some of you guys might be higher belt, you've done it before. Let's practice it together, and then after that, we'll have our challenge round and the number game that we will do with the tornado kick. So real quick, a basic tornado kick, left leg in the front. In this case, all you do is you use your back leg, pick it off the ground, hop, hop, hop. You chamber that leg, you jump, turn your hip, and kick. That's your tornado kick. Now, if you're a higher belt, you wanna be able to do just turn, kick, in one motion. And we're gonna do both sides, but in the lower belt, from here, try to avoid too many hops. I do 2 hops, I pick up, and I kick. All right, try that real quick, and then of course, opposite side too. You guys pick up the back leg now. Hop, hop, kick, or from here, if you guys are higher belt, just turn and be able to do your tornado kick. So first part, take a little bit of time, watch how you do your tornado kick, and the second part is we'll do some numbers with your tornado kick, which is doing a set of numbers. All right, see, we'll see you over there. All right, team, so for this part, we're gonna be doing our tornado kick for 1.5 minutes each side. That's a 3-minute drill. So first, we'll start with our left leg in the front. Back leg is what we try with. So lead leg is in the front. We just spin and kick. So you can use a target if you have one at home. If you don't have one, your parents can hold a pillow. If you have a clapper target, a focus pad, you guys can use that. Or if you don't have any of those, you can use it in the air, which is not a problem at all. Set a timer for 1.5 minutes, and your goal is to just be able to pivot here, turn, kick, back again. So 1, back again, okay? Once you're done with that side for 1.5 minutes, now right leg in the front, kick with the left leg, turn, kick again, turn, kick again. And then see how well your kicks get from starting position all the way when you're done at the 1:30 seconds. And remember, if you need more time, if you want to practice extra, go for it. Be a superstar and try it extra. All right, team, I'll see you at the last part, which is your challenge round. All right, team, we are at the challenge round now. Again, I have my target because we're gonna have about 45 seconds each side, and your goal is to see how many kicks you're gonna do. Tornado kick, of course. So set a timer for yourself, have somebody do it for you. When they say go, when you set the timer, your goal is to turn, kick, turn, kick, turn, kick. See how many tornado kicks you get. One side, right after, once you take a little break, because if you get dizzy a little bit, we will do opposite side. So turn, boom, tornado, 1, boom. Look at the target each time. Do awesome tornado kicks, and let us know. Post it on Facebook how many tornado kicks you got. If you want to post a video, even better. Let's inspire others so they can train hard just like you guys. All right, team, we'll see you next month.